Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 25. Day 25 of 365. My name is Deuce Pesic, founder and chief visionary officer of ND Pesic Group here out of Tallahassee, Florida. We are an innovative, purpose-driven company with 11 various product categories affecting 13 different markets. Today, I want this episode to be an extension of yesterday. Yesterday, episode day 24, we reached out to four amazing women in business. Ms. Gail McGovern, CEO of the American Red Cross, Bree Carreri of Federal Express, Senior Executive in Sponsorship Affairs, Karina Deal, Senior Executive of Sponsorship Affairs for Miller Coors, and of course, Miss Mackenzie Scott of the Mackenzie Scott Foundation. Today I want to go ahead and discuss what's in it for you ladies sponsoring us and what's in it for your organizations. I'm definitely looking for a sponsorship, obviously, but it's not short term. I'm looking to have a long-term relationship with each one of you guys. We are, as I mentioned yesterday, we've developed a mobile medical facility designed for expedited medical attention in times of crisis. That actual structure we've modified to affect three other markets, which is residential, commercial, military, as well as housing our explorers on Mars. So four great markets, but the first one is very important because it saves lives now. As I mentioned yesterday, this has been a crazy week with horrific things going on in our country and around the world, where our friends units will be key parts. They'll the best way to say it is, look, they're a key component in saving lives on a global scale by bringing them in rapidly through with the use of helicopter services. They deploy and are ready to be used in under 10 minutes. So once they're set on the ground and ready to go, in 10 minutes, doctors and nurses will be able to operate on anybody that's been severely injured. So, what's in it for you? Now, what we're doing is we're going on a national campaign by going to four different trade shows. The computer electronic show, we're going to try to get in there, although it's not a computer thing, but there are electronic components in there that does actually make it unique, that might fit into that show, being that they have hundreds of thousands of people show up to Las Vegas to check out what's new and what's hot. The other is South by Southwest in Texas. The third is the home show in Orlando, which is a week-long event. And of course, the fourth one is a military trade show where we're going to show where friends can be applied in military applications. So we're going to go ahead and have those four shows that we're going. Now, we're offering for each one of our sponsors, we're going to have a total of 20 for version 2.0. But this being the most important one, I want to go ahead and extend this out to you guys to help us build this, and you'll get an extra spot. So think of it as buy two get one free type of sponsorship, because your logos will be on all three of the units. We're providing wraps with your company logos on the sides of our unit, so wherever we go, people are going to know that you've helped us develop. You've supplied us the funding needed for us to build our amazing project. Another thing is of course, social media campaign. We're going to be filming every day of the build and notifying the world that you have been, that you've sponsored us to do so. You may look at all of my social media accounts that I may not have a large viewership, but that's simply because of the last 5 years working paycheck to paycheck to advance and develop and get to this point. I have not had the additional capital to do paid ads on the social media campaigns. Those paid ads extend the reach. We all know that. So I was unable to do that. Portion of the funding will be strictly that, to go ahead and just pump out our name, pay the ads, and however it's structured, to get our name and our build and our company brand in front of as many households as we can. So that's our reach. Now, of course, we're using the build of version 1.0 to attract the attention of our investors. So version 1.0 will get us, our investors, to the table, and at that point we're going to go ahead and reconfigure a couple of the components needed for version 2.0, which is the Mac Daddy. It's refined, it's it's truly a masterpiece. Unfortunately, I don't have the connections or the bandwidth to get to our investors beforehand, which would be great. So Elon, Sir Richard, Gary V, Naveen Jain, you guys, if you see this, we could go ahead and skip version 1.0 and go right into version 2.0 because everybody has a small little resource that would create the vision that I want. But since that's not, since we're not looking for that to happen right away, we definitely want to go ahead and start with version 1.0. Standard solar panels, motors, battery supply, all the fun stuff. So it's going to be exciting. It's definitely, listen, this is going to be one of those feel-good stories because it's a project that's very noble in the sense that I've sacrificed what I've done and my relationships and everything because this is more important. This is bigger than me. Okay, that's how important this is. So one, that's a feel-good story there, with everything that I had to go through to get to this point. The second thing is it's a great product because there's nothing bad about it. It's designed to do good, noble work, which is looking out for the person to the right of us and then the person to the left of us, to help us help people in their most dire situation, because that's what Friends do, right? And that's why I named the project Friends, even though the acronym stands for First Response Emergency Needs Dispatch Shelters. The Friends project exudes the characteristics of what friends do for one another. They look out for us, they provide us safety and security, they make sure that we're healthy and living well. So I hope you ladies do take that into consideration. Please do reach out to us, reach out to me. I'm really not hard to find. Send me one of your gatekeepers, send me one of your representatives. I know you guys are extremely busy doing amazing work, and I don't expect to get in front of you initially, but I do look forward to really meeting you, because you guys are doing amazing work, and I believe I could go ahead and express more detail and specifics on any of the subject that we've got going on. So thank you very much for your time, everyone else. I hope you all have a great weekend. We will talk tomorrow. So for today, thank you, and remember, we are one people, one earth. Thank you.